All right, so today is the day. We're finally talking about this because I felt that it was time to go over one last time everything about RAPI, what you need to know, the new important things that we've learned as mathers have had some time with this character. Oh my god. I will also answer the question that everyone keeps asking me, when does RAPI release? I'll talk about that as well, and everything you need to know regarding what's next, the plans, the best things to do for free-to-plays, and everything associated. If you're new to the channel, like and subscribe. It does help out a ton. We'll start out with the first topic. That topic being, when does RAPI release? I'm pretty sure she releases in 1 day and 9 hours. I'm pretty sure when this banner ends, she kicks up. RAPI releases December 31st at 7 a.m. PST time. For you EST players, December 31st at 10 a.m. EST, sorry. That's what it's going to be when it comes to the release of RAPI. RAPI will be here all the way until January 22nd, which is a pretty hefty time frame. Not bad. We like to see that type of stuff here, where they make these banners last a bit extra. Last year, it was about 4 or 5 days less when it came to the run of, I believe, Scarlet, and I'm pretty sure Modernia was also 18 days. This time, they're doing it a bit different. They're doing it a little extra. They're giving you 4 or 5 extra days, basically making it like almost 3 weeks. You have 3 full weeks to pull for RAPI and make that decision if you want to go for her, if you want to go for dupes for her, or whatever you want to do. You have that entire thing, so be ready for that. December 31st, 7 a.m. PST. I'm pretty sure it's just 1 day and 9 hours, and then it kicks up. It is a very weird time. It's not at reset. It's not at the normal 2 a.m., 1 a.m. time for me, right? It's at 7 a.m., so very weird time frame, but that's what it is. So I think it's when JP gets the New Year's, right? Or Kara gets the New Year's. That's when we have it. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I'm thinking. All right, let's keep going. Over here, we have RAPI's entire skill kit. We already went over this. We already talked about why this character is very powerful and why this character is gonna be meta. The 2 things that I want to make clear is here. First, is she a must summon? And I got this question consistently, and I want to make that clear. Every Pilgrim has been a must summon and will be a must summon. That's never going to change. Most likely, given the game and given the hype around every 6 months getting a Pilgrim, this will remain the same, okay? When it comes to this character, she's called an overspec. So a lot of players who might not be picking up the game consistently think this is just a standard character. No, this is a Pilgrim character. It's just now called overspec. It's the same thing. So to any returning players seeing RAPI, she is a Pilgrim, but they just call it overspec, okay? Let's make that clear. Is this character powerful? With the one confirmation being that this character will literally destroy everything in Elysian Tower, automatically there is so much value in this character. Elysian is a dead category. It is a category that gets the least love in this entire game. Finally getting its first ever overspec, in this case, a Pilgrim level character in Tower is 10 out of 10. The third point, I don't know which point I'm on now, is this character, when we originally looked at her, we're like, okay, how is B1? After mathing out more and more, her B1 status is definitely much more of a better thing than we thought, and it just looks like you'll have to test it. There's a few things this character has that's a little bit more secretive in her kit that can be very, very powerful in the right hands, in the right teams, and in the right comps. So B1 status has become much more of a better thing than we thought, and then B3 status, we hyped it up originally. Oh no, we were wrong. It is way better than what we originally thought as well. Everything for this character is just overly tuned. They made sure, when they wrote down RAPI's kit, they made sure they smoked crack doing it. They were like, oh my god, we do another line, make sure this kit is insanity. That's what it is. They turned it to 11 when they wrote this kit. There's a lot of great things and a lot of very powerful abilities and specialties in this kit that can help you in multiple pieces of content, okay? When it comes to, I believe, is it Indivilia we're cooking? Is that what it is? I think Indivilia is the one we're cooking with this one. And there are so many great teams that you can use in cooking Indivilia. So I will say this now. This character is going to be first. What is it? Resource intensive, because you have to 10-10-10 her. Each skill is like, you know, I don't know what word I can use here. Insane. Let's just go with that, all right? I was going to use a really weird word here, but yeah, it's just insane. 10-10-10. The kit is going to be nasty. Indivilia, Monster Slaughter. We're going to go with that. Very powerful character. Must summon. The only issue that the character really has, and this is the issue, is that you just went through a Pilgrim into Double Limited into Pilgrim, now into, remember, a thing has changed here. Last year, I told you just recently, if you want me to go in, I'll clip it for you. I told you last year ReZero was a flop. It was a massive flop. Why? They didn't build enough hype. There wasn't enough hype in the collab. They went and like, hey, day before, collab's coming. It didn't feel right. For Nikke, who especially builds up hype a month prior nowadays, it didn't feel like the right collaboration to do in the context of hyping it up. You have to say, hey guys, we're doing ReZero in a month. And I bet you ReZero's revenue would have been better. ReZero's update would have been better. Everything would have been better. Even if you didn't like the collab, screw that. It would have been better if it was hyped up prior. They already hyped up the next collaboration. and it's coming out earlier than when ReZero dropped. ReZero dropped at the end of March. This is probably dropping at the end of February. So remember, it's a whole month early. This year is going to be a bit more biting you in the rear. So yes, this collaboration is launching in February. Stellar Blade is coming soon. We don't know what that means. We don't know when Stellar Blade releases. I think that Stellar Blade is the summer collab, but I can't tell you for sure. Second note, Nikke, I'm not hating on, Evangelion. But can you please put the video out so I can just go to the video every time? Every time I have to show this off, I have to go to the stream, find the timestamp, and do it that way. They tweeted Stellar Blade, they tweeted everything. They didn't tweet anything about Evangelion. I don't know why. Announce it and put it here so I can use it in videos, damn it. But if you care for a collaboration, that is there. That is most likely your next type thing. That is going to be the bridged into the next Annie. So basically speaking, the only next thing that you really have to look out for is Evangelion. If you don't give a damn about Evangelion, spend your summons, spend your pity, go to town, have fun with RAPI. The only thing up and coming is that. The only thing is also, I can't guarantee when this drops. Seemingly, this drops in summertime. They just said coming soon. They didn't say anything more, but I don't know. I don't know how they're going to operate this one. I don't know if, hey, when PC launches for Stellar Blade, we get this as well. Because again, they can, if they want to, fit in the collaboration like this. You get this over here now in February. But before you get this, you still get one in March. I don't know, man. They can do anything. I can't guarantee for you what they're going to do here, but I could say that maybe coming soon. Maybe they didn't specify why. It also could drop over here in May instead of running into summer earlier. You get this over here, then go into summer, and then maybe something else happens here. I don't know, maybe 3 collabs this year. I don't know. They announced it very early. They showed a trailer. They said coming soon. I don't know. So the main point that I want to give you is RAPI is your main focus. If you would like to save summons, the only thing you're really saving for is Evangelion right now, then Stellar Blade. If 2 things of those are all for you, just remember, start saving accordingly. It is a 1% banner. That doesn't change. Just because it's RAPI, just because it's overspec, no, still a 1% banner. The highest recommendation I ever give is always pity on these banners. The issue is, not many players have pity. They have just used it potentially for the previous Pilgrim. They might have used it maybe for a Christmas unit. If you have pity, it's always worth it to just pity these characters and pull elsewhere. If there's a character like a collaboration and you put 10 multis in, there's a much, much higher chance of you pulling the character you're looking for versus putting 10 multis on this banner and pulling nothing, okay? I've summoned these banners multiple times. Yes, I'm biased. I may have gotten Cinderella on the first multi. That's not the case, for everyone, okay? Some people get lucky, some people don't. It's a 1 and a 4 versus a 2 and a 4. So 1% banners will always be pity heavy. Do not, spam summons in there. If you need to amass pity, you need to. I don't give a damn. Amass pity, put those summons in, get 200, buy the character. Simply put, that's the best way to handle things over here. If you're wondering how many summons altogether when it comes to premium, I'm going to say a quick rough estimate, 50 to 60 premium summons in this update. You've already gotten a bunch in game, okay? The multi, the extra 6, the 15, the login. You've already gotten all those things. I'm guessing over the next few days, you'll get 2,025 gems. You'll probably get another 2 multis, and that's it. That will wrap up your entire year for Nikke with the New Year gifts, which is almost about, we'll just say, a bit more than a quarter of pity. If you saved properly and accordingly for this New Year Pilgrim, which you should have, you probably have an extra 2-3 multis on deck there. And then, with the next 3 weeks or 4 weeks of earning currency, hopefully you have time to amass pity with this character. But we're talking about 100 pity you can gain during this update, maybe more. So plan accordingly. If that's enough to pity the character, W. If it's not, hopefully you get lucky and pull early. All right, that's pretty much what I got for you here today. Want to talk about this again. RAPI is looking much, much better when we originally looked at her. A lot of players have gone in, deep dived this character, and they broke up things that we didn't even notice about the kit, and it is sexy, to say the least, okay? That's their up-and-coming. Collaboration is the only big thing happening, and then it's obviously the half Annie. So those are the things you want me saving for. If you don't give a damn, then just go for RAPI. And pity, do whatever. 10 out of 10. That's all I got for you. Be ready to also just milk yourself dry when it comes to both resources and time and love. So get ready for that, all right? Take care, have fun. That's all I got for you here today. Pretty simple video. Hope you enjoyed it.